You're welcome back. Now, earlier we told you of a little boy who unfortunately was involved in the accident over the weekend near Winneba. He's currently at the Accident and Trauma Center in Winneba, struggling, fighting for his life after some fractures to his skull. We're able to speak now to Dr. Ahmed Zakaria. He's the director of the National Ambulance Service. Let's see if we can learn a little bit more about the delay in moving this boy to Accra. Dr. Zakaria, thank you for your time. Good morning. What can you tell us about the request that has been made by the Winneba Accident and Trauma Center to have this boy moved to Accra? Hello, Dr. Zakaria.
Yeah, please, can you repeat the question?
Yes, the Winneba Accident and Trauma Center has requested an ambulance since the accident happened on Saturday to move this child to Accra, but they haven't got one yet. Why is that?
I'll be very frank with you. I'm just getting the information that is made a request. I have to get in touch with the control system because the way our operations are, they are such that normally when there is any emergency, they call direct to the dispatch center. It is only on very rare occasions that they call me directly because the system that operates, the 193 system. So I really need to find out from the dispatch center really what the issue might have been. But just for your information, what happens is that currently we have very few of the vehicles in commission in the city. So the same vehicles provide care for pre-hospital services at the same time for the inter-facility transfer. So it may so well happen that at the time that they might have called for the ambulance, the few available ones might have been engaged in other equally important emergencies. So I'll definitely, after this discussion, call the dispatch center and find out really what the issues are.
Right. Now, the accident happened over the weekend. It's been over a day now since this boy was brought into Winneba. Is it typical for cases like this, a 3-year-old boy with a fractured skull, is it typical for him to have to wait over a day to get an ambulance?
It's not typical. Like I was explaining, normally, you know, when a patient is in a health facility, the responsibility to get the patient to the next care, what we call the inter-hospital transfer, normally will start with the health facility. In the event where they don't have the means of transport, that's when we come in. So it is only when we are invited and we normally respond. So like I was explaining, I'm just getting this information from you now because I didn't get this information earlier that Winneba Hospital demanded an ambulance and it was not sent. Right. So I definitely need to.
The doctor we spoke to said that he's been requesting one since the boy was brought in, and that I believe was on Saturday. So you're saying that it's not typical. Normally, he should have got an ambulance by now?
Oh, yes, just like you have contacted me. If he had done the same, we would have made all the necessary efforts to definitely get. Because, for example, if Greater Accra is choked, we normally fall on the nearby region.
Right. So, how many ambulances in total do you have?
You mean nationwide or in
nationwide.
Nationwide, currently we have about 50 working.
Okay. So how soon can you tell us that this boy will receive an ambulance?
Oh, immediately after this discussion, I'll call the dispatch center and really look for the next available vehicle and dispatch it.
Then let me not take any more of your time. A boy's life is in danger. Thank you very much, Professor Ahmed Zakaria.
Please, do you know the name of the boy?
We don't have those details, but there is only one boy at the Winneba Accident and Trauma Center who is awaiting an ambulance. There's only one. So I hope you won't have too much difficulty in locating him. Professor Ahmed Zakaria is the director of National Ambulance Service. I'm so sorry. I was looking forward to bringing you Showbiz with Becky, but I'm told that our time is up. She will be back tomorrow with all the latest stories from the world of entertainment. Until then, thank you so much for joining us on the AM show. Stay tuned to the JoyNews channel.